is Hey there, guys. So today we have another review, and I need this one. It's been a long week at federal courts, and it's a Friday. It's about midnight. I just got home from work. So definitely need some beer. And what we have here is Edith from Farmstead. This is, how does he call it? He calls it a dark farmhouse Saison. Pretty interesting. And interesting thing about this bottle, I actually just noticed it, even though you might see a bottle there. I've had it before. It lists in the ingredients farmhouse yeast, of a bunch of other things, and Brettanomyces, which is pretty interesting because something like this, Varamay, I've had it before also, is a beer that is funky and tart. So I imagine there's not only Brett, but also lacto or peto in there. And this beer, this only lists ale yeast. So this one has to have bacteria in it. I mean, I'd be completely surprised if it didn't. So I'm actually really curious if you guys have any inside information on how how Sean Hill sort of labels these, because actually I have some other Hill Farmsteads and they actually Saisons and they don't actually list the ingredients. And then also like why he chooses to list certain bacteria or not, or something like that, or maybe I'm just completely crazy and some of these beers don't have bacteria and they just don't list it and that's it. So, but anyway, this is the first one that I've ever seen to list the bacteria on it. No, sorry. We got to get this open. This bottle opener is not great. No, shoot. Well, maybe I should have opened it before camera, but we're getting there. Oh, whoa. We have a little bit. Okay. So, oh wow, that's a Saison. Look at that great color coming out, right? Pours out like a brownish kind of murky copper. The beer comes in at 6.5% ABV. In the glass, it looks pretty dark. It looks almost like a porter. Nice kind of light kind of head on that. Almost like a tan, like a light tan kind of color. Let's get the aroma on this. Oh, that's delicious. First thing you notice, it has a little bit of this kind of lemon, dark cherry kind of tart quality. A little bit of this kind of funk. Brettanomyces has that, obviously. Yeah, a little bit of like damp, like a damp kind of thing going on. So like some people call horse blanket, whatever. It's like a wet blankety kind of damp kind of a note. But I also noticed this general kind of roastiness. Reminds me of a little bit like a Tart of Darkness from Brewery, if you've had that, or Jester King's Funk Metal, something like that. It has a little bit of this kind of balance of tart quality, a little bit of funk, and a little bit of this kind of roastiness that offers this, again, like a cherry note. Cherry, a little bit of kind of woodiness even. Cheers. From the roast, woodiness, rose. Man, I like this beer. This beer is so good. Oh, man, is that good. So glad I opened this. In the front, you're smacked with a good amount of kind of tart quality. Almost like a sweet tart. Not even fruitiness. It is just, tart. So yeah, like the sweet tart kind of candy. But there's wonderful complexities of, again, that cherry note comes through. On the finish, I get a kind of almost like a hop character, but also this roast quality that comes in, offers a little bit of kind of cocoa powder kind of roasted note, but not too much dense kind of roasted quality to sort of get rid of that kind of Saison quality that the beer has in general. Dark cherry up front. What's that flavor? Plum skin. Like when you bite into a ripe plum, the inside is really nice and sweet, but the skin is like pretty tart and has that kind of flavor. Tarts, plum skin. And that kind of medium minus, even like almost towards a light kind of roasted quality on the back end. Again, a little bit of woodiness, a little bit of hop quality, I imagine, is the flavor I'm getting also. Tart. I'd say medium kind of tart quality. Nice kind of soft mouthfeel, as Saisons generally have. I'm also getting a little bit of this kind of, what's that flavor? I'm trying to figure out what flavor this is. Like a prickly pear, something like that. Even a little bit more fruit flavor in there. Yeah, it's just awesome. You're also getting that funk quality. There you go. That's what I was looking for. A woody kind of damp, kind of tart funk quality. Sorry, I was talking about. Really interesting stuff. I'm grasping for words. It's really nice and complex. Again, it's a wonderful balance of tart up front, this fruit quality along with that tart quality, hops, funk, roastedness. It's just awesome. Really like it. And I definitely do overrate the style, so I hope you guys are okay with that. There are not too many tart, dark beers out there, and I really like the balance of this kind of tart quality and that kind of roasted malt on the back end. I really like these kind of beers that sort of offer a full experience, and I really like that balance. Again, tart is bright, and then you have the dark in the back, and sort of like a black IPA. Think of it that way. And you sort of have those clashing kind of flavors, and if they meld very well, you really have an awesome beer. And that's what this is. I actually forgot the rating on Beer Advocate. It might be something like 93. I'll post it down under, but really like this one. This is, again, overrate the style, and one of the better beers in the style. I would say something like let's go with a 96. I could imagine the beer being a little bit more robust, a little bit more roasty, a little bit more kind of tart, a little bit more fruit quality, maybe in a kind of a barrel. Throwing this in a barrel would do something really cool to it. But 96, yeah, I really like this one. So until next time, guys, cheers. Hopefully I can bring you guys a review sooner than later. And cheers.